going to be doing an oil change for this 2017 Toyota Tundra. Just to let you know, before we get started, we're going to be doing some seat covers on our next video. Seat covers a little tricky on this. The seats are really big, really hard to find some that actually fit, so join me on that. So let's go ahead and get started with this oil change. And you're going to need your basic tools. You're going to need a Phillips. I'm going to be using my impact there. That's going to be for the bolts for the skid plate. You're going to need 020 Mobil 1. You're going to need your little special tool there. You can get this at online or at O'Reilly's. That cost me about $8. And then your oil filter. This is the standard. The cheapy oil filter is CH10295. And that'll come with your seals, the oil drain plug, your oil filter, and that's pretty much it. Just to let you know, $55.54. This is Walmart price, so it's pretty much the cheapest you can get. So this can save you about 50 to 60 bucks, maybe 70 bucks. The dealers usually charge between 100 and 125 for the oil change. So also I bought this. This is an oil drain plug. I'm going to put this in just for the ease of my future oil changes. As you can see, this switch flips up, twists, then it opens the valve. And then also the plastic piece goes over this right there, just for another safety feature. And you could even put a little brass fitting on there just to screw on a cap. This or not that side, but this side. This is to the ease of an oil change. Basically, on our next oil change, this is going to go where the oil drain bolt is. So next time I'm going to put that tube, $5 at Home Depot, just to put the size on there. That's 1/2 OD, 3/8 ID. Over this, it's going to go straight into the empty quart oil containers, and that way it just makes it so you don't have to use an oil pan. You know how messy that can get. So we're going to try that out, see how that works out. Okay, so let's get started. Your skid plate here, that's going to have to come off, but before that we have to drain the oil. You go past the skid plate and you have this little pan right here. Get my camera straight. There's a little oil reservoir right here. See that bolt? We're gonna have to take that out. Yep, that's a 14 millimeter. So that oil actually looks pretty clean there. I don't even know if this is due for an oil change. All right. So next we got to take off, I believe it's a 6 bolt. Let's see what we got in here. So it looks like a 14 millimeter, and plus we have some Phillips head. So let's go ahead and start taking these off. Millimeter. What in the fudge? right, so we're gonna go ahead and install this valve here. Got a washer there. I put the safety clip on there, and we're gonna go ahead and install that so next time we won't have this mess. What is that, 11/16? Okay, so I don't want to put it too tight, and I think that'll do, and that's a good position for it. Okay, 11/16. All right, there's our oil filter. So we're going to need 3/8. Shouldn't have any oil coming out of here with this. Oh, I guess we got a few little drips. It's okay. All right, let me go get our tool. I'm really pushing on this. Okay, we're gonna leave it at that because it's kind of diagonal in there. Didn't thread in as easy as I thought. So let's go ahead and get that drained out. All right, so let's take off our little tool. Here's our oil filter wrench. You notice there's a little gasket right there, which we will take off right now. So that's the gasket we're going to replace. So this kind of just sits there. All right, there's our oil filter. There's our filter. This O-ring right there comes with the filter. Pretty self-explanatory. There's a little groove right there that you put the O-ring. Here's our new filter. So let's go ahead and just install that real quick. They are symmetrical, so there's really no proper way of putting this in. You just slide it in, clicks right in. So let's go ahead and put this back on. Let's go ahead and put our little gasket in there. Okay, here's a skid plate, and as you can see, you got some hooks there. So when you have this in, you have to lift the whole thing up. Actually, just hold it level and slide it to the right, and it'll come right out. So as you can see, you got this is where our bolts went, right there, right here, right there, and right there. And I didn't really see this on videos, but these things actually fell out when I took this off. So I'm trying to decipher where these go, and I pretty much think they go right there. As you can see the little marks there, perfect fit, so they probably go in right there. All right, so we need to slide this up, getting the plastic pieces on the bumper over this, and you can see you got some grooves in here. That's where the hooks go. There we go. Man, that was a son of a... Son of a. Yeah, these little spacers are a son of a. If you see them there where that piece of tape is, to get those things tend to slide out. So what you want to do is maybe even glue them in place or something. Yeah, those are spacers just to keep all this stuff from touching the block and all the components. See the spacer right there? That one was the easiest, but if you come from the back side, it's they're a lot easier to maneuver. I don't even know my light's not really even getting in there, so just a note. Okay, and now we're just gonna fill it with just about 7.5 quarts, and then we'll recheck, and that will conclude our video.